talk for a moment now, Wisdom, about something that's having a major impact on families in our area right now, the violence we're seeing in our neighborhoods. And for parents in D.C., enough is enough.
It's not fair. It's not fair for mothers and fathers to be losing their kids.
That hits hard, right? Not fair indeed. In just the past 4 days, a 3-year-old girl, she was 3 years old, was killed while riding in a car in Southeast D.C. Her killer is still out there. That's the face of that baby right there. And a 17-year-old girl was hit by a bullet while she was just trying to learn, sitting in her classroom in Northwest at Dunbar. Now, she's still recovering. And just in the last 8 hours, a teenage boy was shot in Northeast. Now, his condition is unknown. But it's because of acts of violence like these that we have a need to find solutions. Our Jess Arnold joins us now live. Jess is outside Howard University this morning, where an anti-crime forum will take place this afternoon. Jess, good morning.
Good morning, Allison. Yeah, that forum starts right here at Howard University at 4 p.m. We'll get the chance to hear from local, federal, other groups from different cities across the country, including the Criminal Justice Coordinating Council from right here in D.C., the White House's Office of Gun Violence Prevention, as well as Chicago CRED, to just name a few of those that are listed as the speakers here. The goal, of course, to learn from each other, to develop best practices to apply here to the district. Now, one of the groups that is hosting this forum is Peace for D.C. We just heard from them on Friday after they graduated their 6th group of violence interrupters from the Peace Academy last week. I spoke with the executive director of Peace for D.C. to get a little intel on what we can expect this evening. He said they want to bring together the business and philanthropic communities who both have a vested interest in making D.C. safer. They also want to learn from these subject matter experts, like a former Secretary of Education and, as I mentioned, Deputy Director of the Gun Violence Prevention Office in the White House. They also want to learn from groups in cities that have seen sustained decreases in gun violence, like nearby Baltimore, Philly, New York. He said it's always important to include D.C. groups in these conversations because they know the communities in context. But these other organizations can offer a fresh set of eyes on district issues as everyone brainstorms anti-violence tactics together. Now, part of this forum is going to focus on evidence-based components of D.C.'s published violence reduction strategic plan as panelists discuss a public health approach to combating gun violence. Now, Peace for D.C. Executive Director Marcus Ellis said that one of these tactics that has worked in other cities is a civic coalition of businesses and nonprofits who are working together to combat violent crime.
A part of this conversation will be to see who's interested in being a part of such a coalition here in the District of Columbia, where we have an understanding that while government absolutely has a role in what violence prevention looks like, we also have a role within our business districts in terms of becoming partners in this work and understanding that this isn't something that government will be able to do alone. We're going to need an entire ecosystem to assist with this problem.
So this is just the start of building that ecosystem. This forum here at Howard University is from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's also hosted by the Federal City Council as well as the Greater Washington Community Foundation. Now, Ellis said that they're expecting 100 to 150 people here for this first conversation. Registration is closed for this event, but he said this is just the start of an ongoing conversation. He wants to include more stakeholders here, more people who have been combating violence in the district as they have smaller conversations and work to figure out their own strategic plan moving forward. Guys.
Jess, thank you so much for that. And I love it that it's being held at Howard. I love the images behind you of the graduation and all of that. It's just very intentional. So, Jess, thank you so much for that. And we've done extensive reporting over the past year on programs with the goal of finding solutions to all this violence. You can see our full coverage on WUSA9.com.